Hi, this is Mike Carruthers, producer of the Storytelling Project. I am pleased today to introduce you to my friend Yuna Fahimi. Yuna, who is originally from Iran, is a true Renaissance man. He has been an actor, is a singer, taught college, and before leaving Iran was the executive director of a long-time short film festival in Tehran. He is now looking to restart a life in Canada. He had to unfortunately leave Iran as it was not safe for him to stay in, and he misses his children who he had to leave behind, but can still fortunately talk to on a regular basis. Now in Canada, he wants to contribute to our society and has indeed had indeed set up an Iranian film festival, Coquitlam, this past spring that was unfortunately cancelled due to the COVID pandemic. It is tough starting over, but Yuna is determined to succeed. We are lucky to have him as part of our community. Okay, so Yuna, just give me your name again.
Okay, my name is Yuna. Actually, my friends call me Yuna. Actually, this is my artistic name, so it's not my given name. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how did you? How did you come to Vancouver or Coquitlam? Did Coquitlam choose you, or did you choose to live here, or how did it work out?
Well, I didn't have a choice as to which country I could travel. To just Canada. I had to travel to Canada because I had the documents already. So, but to choose where to go, I had a wide range of choice, from let's say Toronto to all the way to Vancouver. But then I decided to go to Vancouver because I found similarities between Vancouver. I mean, the vegetation, and the weather, to the place where I was born and brought up.
So
back then in Iran.
Climate's very similar here.
That's right. So actually, because the place where I come from in Iran is the northern part of Iran is quite similar to here. It's quite green everywhere, so it's humid, and so yeah, pretty much the same. A bit warmer, of course.
Yeah.
But apart from that, so I decided to come here, though I heard about the gloomy, rainy weather. I mean, here.
It's a rainforest.
So yeah, I couldn't see rainforest around here. So, but that's great. I mean, the reason why I'm here, I had a friend here in Coquitlam.
Okay.
And that's why I decided just to settle here in Coquitlam rather than any other place. But then when I arrived here in the first week, I had a chance to get around the city and just walk in nature. And actually there was walk many places, so I kind of liked it. I decided to stay here. I thought this is the place where I just can get connected with nature, with people. So I like the simplicity. Yeah.
If you want to share this, of course, I can edit anything out of this film. So you did not leave Iran. You had to leave Iran.
I had to, yes.
No choice.
Yeah, that's right. I had to leave Iran.
So tell me about your career. We all call you a Renaissance man around here because all the different things that you're interested in. But tell me a little bit about your career.
Actually, in Iran, I used to be the artistic director of a short film festival in Iran. A very well credited one.
Was this an annual film festival?
That was an annual film festival, actually, which has been running for more than 36 years. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Yes, and then so I really loved my job, what I did, but then something happened, and one thing led to another. And then I had to leave the country and leave all the belongings and everything I loved and the job I really loved. So.
But you were able to come out here with your wife and your children, though?
Actually, no. I'm alone here. I had to leave my kids behind.
Oh wow! So I didn't realize that. That must be incredibly difficult.
Yes, it is. Well, that's not the experience. I mean, that people with children would like to experience.
Yeah.
I would just well, that leaves a you know, you enjoy. I mean, the place where you are. So everything is good. So peaceful. I'd rather say peaceful compared to the situation back there in the country.
Are you able to communicate with your wife and children at all right now?
Yes, actually, I'm in contact with my kids regularly. Despite, I mean, there are times when, due to, I don't know, malfunctioning, I don't know, network systems, so I'm not able to just to get in touch with them. But as far as I can, I mean, let's say, quite constantly, actually, we're in touch.
Good.
And they're doing great. Well, despite the pandemic, you know, even if you have your kids with you, I mean, living with you, and during the pandemic, you still, actually, that's a panic station every day. So, but here, imagine they're far from me, and yeah, so it intensifies, you know, the concern and everything you might have regarding children.
Of course. So they're living in the outside Tehran and northern.
No, they live in the heart of Tehran.
They do.
They live in the heart of the capital. That's right. Yes, and then was overpopulated, and people actually these days are not taking it that much seriously because they're sick and tired of the situation. They just want to let it go and see what happens. And just
So tell me about so you're in Coquitlam here, and I understand you've been trying to work on a film festival.
Oh, that's right.
So tell me where in the midst of COVID, tell me where that's at right now.
Actually, from the first days, I got settled in Coquitlam.
Okay.
I couldn't think of one day to spare here. You know, I thought I need to be a person who could add to the value of the community. Not only enjoys the values of the community, but also you need to add to the value of the community you live in. So you should not only be, well, you need to carry your weight in the society. So I decided to actually do my share. And I thought I could, because I studied the short film festivals around here, and I thought this could be something cultural that I could do for the city because that's what I suppose I'm good at, to improve the cultural, let's say, I wouldn't culturally contribute to the community. So that's what I thought what I'm good at. I decided to have a short film festival here, and that was I decided to start. That was April 25th. So we agreed on a date in collaboration with the library, with the Coquitlam Public Library. So we settled a date. We we printed out a brochure and a poster.
Okay.
And actually, we even put it up on the board. But well, that was really sad. It didn't happen.
What was the name? What is the name of the film festival?
Well, here, I mean, that was the first edition. To me, that was kind of. I was trying to see how people would react to such an event. So that was a kind of a focus on the best Iranian short films ever, who had won international prizes, international, awards.
Okay.
So, but they were the best.
How many films that you?
I suppose it was a collection of 7 or 6 short films, best short films. I thought people just would feel connected to the Iranian culture. Even in a faraway village in Iran, there could be a notion which could be just experienced everywhere in the world. And the films were artistically, some of them were nominated for Oscars. So, yeah.